everybody here. We'll go ahead and get started. It was we knew it was going to be a hard-fought game. You know, I thought Nevada kept on competing and came down to we made a play here or there. Obviously, great job of running the football by Brian Hill tonight. Not only a good job blocking, but the number of extra yards he got after contact. I thought it was just a phenomenal performance. You know, we're 3-0. I think that's the first time in the history of being in the Mountain West. We're 3-0, going on the road and coming up with a win. This is another step forward in our program, and you know, we're certainly excited. We got a short night and get ourselves ready to play Boise State.
If we're correct that even Brian had trouble breathing early on in the game and was even throwing up, and still comes up with an effort. What was wrong, or do you?
He had, you know, some stomach virus or something. I saw him right before the game, and I said, "How you doing?" He said, "I'm not feeling good." And it's just kind of, if he's not feeling good, 289, I'll take it every day. He may not, but I will.
Craig, I know this wasn't the best day for your defense. You got the play late, the interception to seal it, but you know, you look at that again, or what really happened, because it just seemed like you struggled to get
Here's what we're going to do. We're looking at this as a win. It's going to be an opportunity to improve. You know, there's certainly things that we can improve on. We got still a lot of young players out there, and to come out and win it the hard way on the road, when I think we can play a little bit better, that shows another step forward with our football team.
Did you expect it to be quite as much of a shootout out there? I think you guys went 2 quarters without punting, but they still hung with you.
You know what? Early in the game, I thought we were getting really good pressure on the quarterback, and you know, then we lost one of our top defensive linemen. Now we're down 2. You know, like I said, we need to credit Nevada. They competed, they played hard, they never gave up. We came up with a play in the end when we needed one.
You got any word on Chase by chance, or do you know anything?
You know what? I'm going to hold off until Monday. Okay?
How'd you like Shiloh and the guys who stepped in and played for Carl tonight?
Well, Shiloh, I thought, did a really good job. You know, he's a guy that we had planned on redshirting him because of the number of injuries he played. Thought particularly early he got some good pressure, and you know, they did a better job as the game went along, and they had some nice games. But we're going to enjoy this win. We're going to look at the tape, move forward with it. All I know is we're 3-0 on our side. Thank you, guys.
You ready, Robert? I understand you weren't feeling well before the game. Stomach virus or something?
I really don't know what it was. I was throwing up during the game. Luckily, I was able to finish it out, just get hydrated and tough it out.
Is that what you did? Just hydrated?
Yeah, I tried to drink as much fluid as possible. I felt a little cramping during the 4th quarter, but it passed quickly, thankfully, and we were able to go finish the game.
Had you felt bad all week, or was this just today? Or?
It just happened today. It was a freak, just some, I don't know, it came out of nowhere. It was probably a stomach virus.
289 though on not feeling good? Or had you ever had a game like that, even close to when you weren't feeling good?
Not since Fresno, but I came in all week telling the O-line we're gonna put the game on their backs, and they came out and showed up.
Your hip feeling good? Otherwise, physically, you feeling better than?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling good. Yeah, hip's okay, 100%.
How did it just feel? I mean, you guys, like you said, you guys kind of carried him. The defense got to stop at the end, but you needed to keep scoring, and you kept running and running. How did it feel to carry it tonight?
It felt good and bad at the same time. You know, we were moving the ball, which is always a good thing. I was tired, really tired, but we got past it. Luckily, we got a lot of backs who can make something happen with the ball. Sean came in and did his thing.
Is this like your Michael Jordan flu game then?
I'm wearing the Oreo 6s, so we were making a joke at halftime that this is going to be the flu games, and Jordan should call me after the game.
I know you're tired and you want to enjoy this, but you're 3-0 in the league. You face an undefeated, nationally ranked team at home next week. How big is next week, or even remotely started thinking about that yet?
It's definitely in the back of our minds. We already heard some murmurs of Boise State in there. It's time to go prepare. We're going to come out Monday, watch the game film from this game, and focus on Boise.
Just feel like a little bit of a throwback game for you, just having to rely on the run and less on the pass?
We were able to make plays in the pass game, but with me and Josh, we were just going with our legs today, so we kept it rolling that way, and it chewed up the clock.
Thanks, Brian. Congrats.
No problem. Thank you.
Logan Wilson.
Yeah, look. pick, it looked like. Did you think you dropped it there for a second, or can you just?
No, I didn't think I dropped it. I just wanted to get down in a hurry so they didn't come from behind and strip me. So that's why I got down so fast.
Logan, I know you made the play at them, and I know that they made a lot of plays on the defense today. The offense had to keep scoring. Was it kind of a frustrating game? I mean, you knocked the quarterback out, but they kept scoring. Was it kind of a frustrating game for the defense?
Yeah, we as a defensive whole thought we did not play our best game up to date. But what the cool part of that is that we still have a lot of improvement to do. And we got Conway with the dub, but I mean, we still got a lot of improvement to do, and we're going to come back next week and hopefully, get better next week.
Was that tough to, prepare for a quarterback all week and then have a different one come in the second quarter?
I mean, kind of. The quarterbacks in the position, they're going to throw the ball well. We figured once that second string came in, they were going to try to run the ball more. But, I mean, they proved a little bit otherwise. That backup could throw a little bit, so.
I mean, I know this is you're just getting done with this, but you're undefeated in the league. Boise's coming in next week.
Yeah.
I mean, you feel like this is a pretty big game next week. I know it's the next one. It's always big, but feel like it look even.
Next game's always big, but to play Boise at home, for that #1 position in the Mountain West standings is going to be pretty fun. It's going to be a fun game to play in come next Saturday.
What's going through your mind there? They recover the onside kick and then they throw a pass straight at you.
We knew on defense we just had to find a way to get off the field, and whether that was 4 downs and out or get a pick, we just found a way to get off the field. So
that's all I got. Thanks, Logan.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Josh Allen.
Hey, Josh.
How's it going?
So for a while there, neither team was punting and a score scored. Have you ever, were you expecting quite a shootout tonight?
I really wasn't. Kind of in the confines of our offense, we're not really that type of team, but we were called upon. Our offensive line, Brian Hill, we really needed for the night, and they pulled through tremendously. And Brian had 289 yards, which is it's an unreal number. And you just can't, thank the line enough, and Brian for all of his hard work that he's put in, everything he did tonight.
Did you notice how sick he was today and during the game, or did you even notice it?
No, not at all.
So he was throwing up before the game and during the first quarter and stuff. And
That's Brian Hill for you, though. This dude's not going to quit. He's not going to be taken down by one person. So that's just the type of guy he is.
What's it like to have a game, some sloppy stuff on defense, but still come away with a win like that?
It's big. We've been relying on our defense a lot in the last couple games, and they've pulled through big for us. So I guess it's our turn to do it. And we were called upon, and we really prevailed there in the later half of the game. And then Logan Wilson coming up with the huge pick to end it was a great feeling.
I see a lot of people here with Wyoming 17 jerseys and stuff.
Yeah, I had about 100 people from back home, bus up and drive up. So I'm glad they got to see the game they saw, because it's special having all these people here. It just hits home with me.
Was it tough putting that Boise game out of your guys' mind, or is it a little motivation tonight?
Oh, it's definitely motivation. We're done with Nevada now, and we're moving on to our next opponent, and that's Boise State. So we'll see them in War Memorial next Saturday.
Josh, talk a little bit about how the offense answered the bell on that last drive.
We were really having our way with them running the ball, and we got down to the goal line. Brian Hill, he carried us down there thanks to our offensive line, but 3rd and short from the 4 or 5 yard line, Coach Bohl told Coach Vigan he wanted me to run the ball in, so I just can't thank him enough for giving me the trust that he had in me. We just kind of faked the little dive and pulled around the edge and just found my way in.
When's the last time you caught a touchdown pass before tonight?
Never. I've never caught a touchdown pass. So any way we can, we're trying to win.
How would you grade Austin's throw there?
It was fantastic. It was right in the chest. We scored. So nothing less than an A.
Do you get nervous when you're that open and the ball's coming?
No. I got the best hands on the team, and I'll say that forever. So it's all good.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you.
Quarterback again?
I do. It's the first one of the season, first touchdown. Threw a touchdown. It's pretty exciting.
Is that something you guys been working on for a while, or did you know this coming?
We've been working on that for a long time. Coach Vigan finally called it, and we executed really well. So it's fun to be a part of that.
Josh says he has the best hands on the team. How would you say he did as a receiver?
The funny story is every time we run that in practice, Josh catches it with one hand, and Coach Bohl's always screaming, "Catch it with 2 hands!" So we were just hoping that Josh would catch it with 2 hands tonight, and he did. But I think Josh probably has arguably some of the best hands on the team.
You guys kind of traded punches, like a heavyweight fight back and forth. You had to keep answering them, and you guys were able to.
Exactly. It's just 12 rounds. We actually, that was our message for the week, was to continue to win each quarter. And I felt like we won every single quarter. They threw a punch, but we won the fight. So.
what's it like to see Brian have the kind of night he has, and he wasn't even feeling all that well, it sounds.
Man, that's crazy. I didn't even know he wasn't feeling well, so that just speaks for his talent, his level of competition that he has for the game. Man, Brian's just a beast. He's an absolute beast. The guy dragged 5 people on the last play. I mean, that's just a signature run for him. So nothing new. Expect that from Brian. Expect greatness.
You didn't know he was sick either, Josh?
I did not know Brian was sick. And if he was sick, I mean, you know, that's like Michael Jordan when he played his flu game. I guess Brian played his sick game, and man, look at the numbers he put up.
So is Josh doing like Odell Beckham catching and practicing when you run that? Or
I mean, to be honest with you, yeah, it was somewhat, you know, glimpses of Odell, but you know, Coach Bohl, he has to be Josh, so he has to catch with 2 hands. So.
That's all I got. Thanks, Austin.
Yeah, no problem.